It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5. Brought to you by the Butterfly Palace and Rainforest Adventure, Adventure Cave Tours, and Talking Rocks Cavern. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
And here we are. Hope you had a great weekend. It is Monday morning, so let's start with some news.
Yeah, in St. Louis, that's where we begin. Some more horrific violence over the weekend there. A late night party led to a shooting that killed one teenager and injured 9 others. Their ages are between 15 and 19. It happened in an area that's known for out of control parties in rented apartments in the downtown area, drag racing, and violent fights at nightclubs. Police have been trying to get a handle on all of that, but have so far not been able to. This weekend's shooting, the most recent example of that. Well, police say a 42-year-old man was driving drunk when he hit an Osage Beach police officer early Friday morning on Highway 54. The officer will make a full recovery. Police were actually searching for someone who they were getting calls about who was driving erratically. And sure enough, that driver, Jesse Konigsfeld, hit the officer in his car head on the Grand Glaze Bridge.
Wow. It was a rough weekend. Sounds like. It was also a rough weekend for weather. Strong storms across the country. A tornado hit Arkansas, northwest of Little Rock. National Weather Service is working to rate that tornado, which caused some very localized damage. Other states also suffered damage from the storms, including Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas, and Florida as well. In fact, the same storm system that hit Texas then moved over into Florida eventually, and a tornado made a direct hit on a mobile home park in Texas. It caused severe flooding in Florida. So different aspects of the storm doing different things. Springfield-based Convoy of Hope is responding to those 2 states with essential relief supplies, including food, water, hygiene kits, and more.
Yeah, and that same storm system, I was speaking in Olive Branch, Mississippi, which is right outside of Memphis. And the same storm system that hit Springfield hit there. Like I was watching it on radar, and in Mississippi, the humidity is unbelievable. Like I don't think I've ever been to Mississippi, at least in my adult life that I remember. And it popped up very fast, and it was monsoon for about 30 minutes and then finally cleared out. But it was pretty wild. The weather this weekend sounds like all over the country.
It gets a little sticky down in Mississippi.
Yeah, sure does. All right, another day of cleanup and another hit to the wallet for the owner of the Hotel of Terror haunted house. Vandals struck again this weekend, breaking locks and windows on his property and destroying some barbed wire. Sterling Mathis estimates that it's going to be around $1,500 worth of cleanup. And of course, he's been hit once before in recent months. Good news, it was all caught on camera and it has been turned over to Springfield police. So that's good. Millions more in federal taxpayer money is coming to Southwest Missouri to expand infrastructure for high-speed internet. Missouri Network Alliance is getting $14.5 million to improve the internet in Jasper, McDonald, and Newton counties. It's a piece of a $930 million package that the feds are spending to expand internet access.
Okay. Well, sadly, it could take a while longer before the Nixon City pool leak is fixed. Unfortunately, that leak that's been causing problems is under the pool deck, so that means it'll have to be ripped up to be fixed. The city says crews found the leak coming from a 90-degree pipe fitting, which cracked 8 feet underground. Not a good spot. Right now, the city's looking for contractors to fix it. And of course, the price tag, see how much that'll cost. And it's summertime, so people want to go to the pool. But there's no timetable yet on when exactly that'll be fixed.
It's such a nice pool, too. I love that pool.
Nix's pool is great. Yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah, our kids love that pool. Meanwhile, crews are still working on North National Avenue as well. It is still closed north of Norton Road to fix an area to help with stormwater runoff there. It has been delayed due to materials issues, supply chain stuff, still a problem. Crews are working on it. It should be reopened in mid-July, so we still got a while, depending on weather. Detours are posted, so heads up if you're driving in that area. And then there's this. Don't look now, But board games might be making a comeback. Yeah, a new business is certainly banking on that. A new board game cafe is now open in Springfield, opened over the weekend. It's called Village Meeple, and it's located in the Galleria Shopping Center on Battlefield Road, right next to Panera there, across from the mall. They have more than 300 board games on hand that you can play. So you pay $5 to get in, you get to play the games, and they also have food and snacks and drinks that you could purchase while you're playing said games.
We're not much of a board game family. I have many friends who are, and they love it. But we just, if we have time, we will sit outside together or walk together or
Yeah, we
go
don't play a lot of
hiking
board
if
games.
it's up to me.
We played Candyland when the kids they were real little, but that we didn't
Yes.
progress past that.
And maybe Monopoly, maybe a couple times, and that's about it.
Yeah.
All right, big accolades for Lake of the Ozarks. Congrats to them. It's apparently a fan favorite, according to a new poll from USA Today. The Lake of the Ozarks has been named America's best lake for water sports. If you're keeping track, and we are, that means that our neck of the woods has now the best lake for water sports in America, the best theme park in America in Silver Dollar City, the best aquarium in America at Wonders of Wildlife.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Welcome to the Ozarks.
Yeah.
It's a summertime hotspot.
I mean, those are three, sizable things that the Ozarks gets voted number one on. So good for us.
Yes. And Shirley Lambert's has some award. I don't know what it is, but and Sight and Sound Theater, surely them too. What else?
Well, there's other Sight and Sounds. So
I know,
the original,
but only one other, right? In Pennsylvania?
I think the original's in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yes. I think those are the only two.
But those
I
are
could be
always
wrong, but-
they're really good shows whenever they're done.
I know. I want to go see Esther. I haven't yet, but it's on my list of things to do before it goes away. All right. If you need a job, get ready for Wednesday. The Missouri Job Center is hosting a big job fair at the Center for Hope, which is on East Dale at those offices. Lots of employers will be taking part, about 20 of them, including the city of Springfield and Branson, Bass Pro Shops, Cox Health, Sun Solar, T-Mobile, just to name a few, but the list is long. And they are filling hundreds of positions among all the employers.
All right. That's good news for people looking for a job. That's for sure. Weather's going to be hot and dry most of the week. 86 today, so we're climbing the ladder of temperature. 89 tomorrow. There's a couple of 90s next weekend, so heads up. There's a very small chance for storms at this point on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, but that could grow over the week, so stay tuned.
All right, bring on the heat. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. We hope you have a great Monday.
We'll see you back here tomorrow.